All right, I think I'm about, let's see, okay, I'm live. I think I'm about like 1 minute late or something like that. Pardon me, people, and thank you very much for already hitting that like button, because that was gonna be the first thing I was gonna tell you guys to do. Shout out to everybody that's already in the Shill stream. This is how we're starting things off now. Got this cool little aesthetic here with this little background that I created. Um, Found it on the internet and then I just used it. And just got a little creative, I guess. So what I'm gonna try to do now is just start to every once in a while switch out, do different things. Let me know if the volume is good on the music, if the volume is good on my voice. Don't want anything to be too overpowering. Today we're gonna get into a couple of things. I want to talk about DLive, the whole situation going on with DLive, and them moving to BitTorrent and the Tron blockchain. It's pretty crazy because I literally just spoke about it yesterday about the Tron blockchain and the whole BitTorrent thing. I suggested that people go watch that video, and I'll probably do the same thing again. Hey, we got some people in the building. Mr. Lodak, it's Schiller time. Infinite Info says, love it. Music cool, perfect music and mix. All right, cool. Thank you very much for letting me know how things are looking. If you guys haven't already hit the like button, please do so. I don't have everything set up how I wanted to. You know, I come from work and I get home at like 6 o'clock or something like that, take care of my baby for a little while, and then try to hurry up and get the things together that I've been looking at throughout the day. But let's go ahead and get started, man. So first and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man. I'm trying to step my game up a little bit. Also, if you're not following me on Twitter, why not? Follow me on Twitter. I'm putting stuff out every so often. And we're going to go over a couple things that I did catch on Twitter that I want to talk about. And also, if you are on Library, man, just check me out. I've actually been getting a few followers here and there, so I'm at 9. Yesterday I had 8. So either somebody saw me on the platform or somebody watched the Shill stream and joined. So thank you very much. I appreciate you guys so much. And Mr. Lodak and Infinite Info, thank you for already being active in the chat, man. You guys are awesome, big supporters, especially Mr. Lodak. Not to take away from Infinite Info at all, thank you very much, but you guys are very big time supporters, man, and I appreciate you so much. All right, so as the thumbnail showed, DLive, which is like this big streaming platform that PewDiePie actually switched over to. If you don't know who PewDiePie is, he was the #1 person on YouTube, like the #1 channel. I don't think that he still is right now. I think some Indian music channel actually passed him. And it's kind of hard to go against the whole country of India getting all the throwback music that they used to hear, all the new music, all aggregated into this one YouTube channel. It's kind of hard to go against that. There's way more people in India, and it just catered to all different what was it? It was PewDiePie versus dang, I forgot what it was, man. I don't even remember the name of them, but PewDiePie is no longer, I don't think he's the #1. But anyway, he went to DLive, which is like some kind of blockchain streaming platform that has all types of different ways of rewarding and things of that nature. They mentioned that they're going to be partnering up and going over to BitTorrent, being part of that family and becoming part of the Tron ecosystem. If I understand that a lot of people don't like Tron because of the whole way that he markets himself or markets the blockchain. Seems like a lot of promises that are not held. I don't really follow too much of that noisy stuff. Like, sometimes it's entertaining for me, but I don't really be caring that much. And also, I know the whole white paper situation, plagiarism with the white paper. I seen some clips that really show the proof, and I'm gonna have to just go ahead and agree that there was some plagiarism there. However, the Tron blockchain is completely different from the Ethereum blockchain, so even if they did what is the word? I just used plagiarize the white paper I mean, they don't have the same type of product. It's different. They use, I think, a DPoS system, delegated proof of stake, similar to EOS. So my thing is with Tron, like, I haven't heard anybody that developed on a platform say that they don't like it, they had a bad experience with it. I haven't seen anybody that uses the platform say they don't like it, that they've had bad experiences with it. And they seem like they're making the right acquisitions with this whole BitTorrent thing. I think this is that's something that I always thought stood out, was the whole BitTorrent thing. Once again, if you guys have not seen my video about Tron mass adoption, and I'm not like the biggest Tron person, but if you haven't seen this video right here, let's see, I want to put it in a chat, I guess. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna put that in the chat. Hopefully on the replay you guys can see that. Check out that Tron video that talks about BitTorrent. And I kind of go over the same things. You know, I'm not the biggest Tron guy. I'm not saying like they're going to be the best blockchain in the world, but the whole BitTorrent thing is a pretty big deal, man. As long as my BTT are finally worth something, they can shill whatever they want. I feel you, Mr. Lodak. Those BitTorrent tokens aren't really worth anything. There's so many of them. It's just too many of them. Supply is just too much. So let's see, BitTorrent token. They almost have 1 trillion tokens. Like, almost 1 trillion tokens. That is just ridiculous. But whatever, I guess it is what it is. You know, it's micropayments for people that are seeding, I believe, on the network. So it's like, maybe you need them to be very small amount of value for each token. That's the only thing I can think of as to why they have so many tokens. Please don't tell me these tokens are divisible. Oh God, please don't tell me these tokens are divisible. That's just too much. But nonetheless, I do think that this is good for the Tron ecosystem. So if you're somebody that uses dApps, you've probably tried Tron out. There's no way that you're using EOS right now, because EOS has been stuck for like a month, and anybody that's not staking a large amount, like 200 tokens or so, can't even make maybe 1 or 2 transactions. So right now, most of the dApp usage is probably coming from Tron. Like, check out dApp.review. Let's see. Actually, I think they have something that keep the stats here. So EOS is still at the actually Tron is the lowest. Wow, I'm surprised. Amongst the 3, Tron is the lowest. Nope, sorry, Tron is green. Okay, I'm bugging. Don't even listen to me. All right, Tron is the green one. All right, so Tron is not the lowest. It is right there close to EOS. Look at that. So Mr. Lodak says, I have enough resources to get all my dividends daily, but that's it. I'm guessing he's talking about for EOS, because basically there was like a resource attack that happened on EOS and people aren't able to make almost any transactions, and it's very frustrating. So yeah, it looks like Tron is like getting really close to EOS, and in reality, if you look at what's going on in EOS, most of the transactions are coming from the resource attack itself. Look at 24-hour transactions, 45 million. Look, so it goes from 45 million transactions on the EOS blockchain to the second most is 104,000 transactions. I mean, these dApps are not getting barely any love. Even the exchanges, 85,000 transactions for the day. It's not supposed to be like this. Okay, wait, hold on. How you getting paid dividends with crypto, man? What am I missing here? I just finished buying my target of XRP, next V chain, and now I'm missing something. So Infinite Info, are those the only coins that you're in? Because there are so many different projects out here that give you airdrops that you're allowed to stake, that you're allowed to get rewards for holding some tokens from games and things of that nature, and you can get dividends. So if you're not holding some of those tokens, you might want to at least look into them. I don't really know. I think VeChain does have like VeChain Thor that they give you for holding it. I don't really know much about VeChain. Maybe you could confirm that. But XRP might be a good token. Not saying get rid of it, not saying hold on to it, but I don't think they provide you any type of staking rewards or anything extra for holding it. Excuse me. So yeah, Mr. Lodak is letting them know he got TXT tokens and BET tokens from the EOS casinos, and he gets paid dividends from the house. Wow, that's pretty good dividends, man. You're getting about 1/3 of an EOS a day from each. So I'll kind of explain it a little bit, since maybe we could go to like one of the Tron dApps, because today was kind of a little bit about Tron. So I did a video about Trontopia. I'm not saying you should go ahead and get involved with this at all, but basically a bunch of people are playing these casino games where they're making these bets, and these are like super quick blockchains that move in like 1 second, 2 seconds, and you basically get immediate results. So if I was logged in right now, which I'm not, I would be able to bet whatever amount of Tron that I want to, and say that I think this is gonna go, you know, either under or over 70 as a random generated number. And if I'm correct, I would win whatever, you know, I bet for. Along with winning that, I get something called Topia tokens. And this is how most of them work. So EOS Bet works the same way. You would get Bet tokens, or Tron Go, you would get Go tokens. And what those tokens do is that all of the house winnings, they distribute it to people that's holding those tokens. So it's a pretty neat concept. So in short, the tokens that belong to these game platforms, if you're holding them, you get a part of the house winnings every single day. Some of them like consistently throughout the day. Some of them you can claim whenever you want. You could just let it rack up and then just claim it once a day, or claim it multiple times a day. But you got to do your research to make sure that these, you know, platforms won't just die, because then the token might be worthless. So it's a little risky to hold something like Topia tokens, or it's very risky, not even a little risky. It's very risky to hold something like BET tokens. It's risky because if people stop playing the dApp, the token becomes pointless. Unlike holding EOS or Tron itself, because with those platforms, people can continuously build new dApps on top of them. So you got to kind of like weigh out your risks and see if it's worth it for you. A lot of times they're cheap, so it doesn't hurt to like give it a try. But that's how you kind of get dividends. Now there's other platforms that I talk about on a regular basis. Obviously I want to check out today my Telos. I've been staking Telos. Telos is like EOS. They use the EOS IO software. They just wanted to make a few changes because there's stuff happening on EOS that a lot of people don't like. Like I mentioned, EOS is stuck right now. It's not stuck, like you can use it, but you have to hold like so much EOS and stake them to do anything, even to make one transfer. I mean, like if you went to pull out your wallet and just transfer to Coinbase, you have to be staking like 200 EOS, probably, maybe 100. I don't even know how many, but it's a ridiculous amount and it's not fair to the people. Crypto and Culture just jumped in. What's good? Let's see. Mr. Lodex said, not really. I won them. They're just a bonus. I won more money than the dividends will ever pay. So if the project dies, it's no skin off my back. I feel you. That's what's up. That's what's up. If you win some of these tokens, or I did like a bounty and I got some tokens, there's always different ways of earning these things too. So you don't always have to buy them where you have to like risk anything. You could just earn them somehow. A lot of them you could just earn. And some of these games are actually fun to play. Like they had a Flappy Birds game, but that joint went away. You know, blockchain is growing slow. So even when there's fun games, like people aren't necessarily on it like that. So infinite info, man. There's definitely a lot of projects out here that will provide you some dividends and staking rewards, and they're not all like compound finance. It's just all types of stuff. And that's why I have this stream, is because people are showing me stuff and I'm showing people stuff, and it's like, just come talk about every crypto project right here on the Shill stream without feeling like, oh, it's some Shill session, and like, it's the Shill stream, so you could call it a Shill session, but not in a way that people call people, like Ian Shilina or Supo Man. They call them shills for, pumping projects that, and I'm not saying they're shills. I don't really know nothing about them like that. I've seen a few of their videos. I don't follow them, but people call them shills, to my understanding, because they'll have like any old project pay them to promote something, and they'll like pump it like it's going to the moon. So that's completely different from what we're doing over here. We're not saying every project is going to the moon. We just want to talk about every single project so that we don't overlook it. Because right now, like, crypto is super, super, super slow. And as far as I'm concerned, that just equals the playing field for everybody that's really getting to the grind, that's developing right now. And you're going to see projects like Synthetics pop out of nowhere. Synthetics is going crazy. We were looking at this the other day, Synthetics went crazy. And don't clown on me for using, CoinMarketCap. But we were looking at Synthetics. Here they go, number 35. And look where they were at, 1 year ago, man. 1 year ago, they were 4 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents. And here they are, sitting at $1.23. Things were definitely slow for the past year or so. We've had a quick run up where it got fun real quick, and it's right back to slow now. So unless we come together and point out these projects that have some potential to them, then what's the point? We can't just be out on our own. Everybody's only talking about the top few projects. Everybody's only talking about Ethereum, XRP, of course Bitcoin. I see a lot of the EOS community is falling back from EOS, but somehow it's holding its position, which shows me a lot about the market. Tezos is a new one on the come up. People talk about Tron, but like, some people talking about Cosmos like it's a hidden gem, but it's right here, number 16, Chainlink. But after that, like, how many VeChain, basic attention token, out of these 100, there's probably like a good 10 or 15 that you really hear about. Meanwhile, that's just the first page is 100. Are you kidding me? Oh, markets. Okay. I was about to faint, bro. But there's almost 5,000 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. I'm definitely not saying that any large amount of these are going to be here in the future, but it's probably going to be more than 20 of them. It's probably going to be more than 50 even. So Crypto and Culture says Synthetics used to be a stablecoin project. You know what? They just grew to become more than that. I think that's all it really is. Because they still... How do I get to the Synthetics page? Let's see. I think they just grew to be more than that. We're going to look at what Synthetics is in a moment. But you don't think if the whale that moving those new coins to big prices... I mean, it could be whales that manipulate the market, but like, let me see. Doesn't take much to become a whale in some of these small cap coins. Yeah, but I don't think it's whales, man. I mean, it could be whales, but like, if you really just look at what people are talking about, what people are focused on, the different exchanges and things of that nature, like, you'll find out like people are really building. Like, this Synthetics platform, I'm not gonna sit here and vouch for it. I haven't done a deep dive into this platform, but there's a lot of people talking about this platform, and yes, a whale could have probably pumped it, but to pump it to the price that it's at now, like, you know how much money it probably takes to do that, and then where you gonna get rid of it? Where you gonna dump it at? So it doesn't always make sense for a whale to pump a coin, even if it's in their power, because they need to be able to sell it. What's the point of pumping it if you can't even sell it? So volume is always very important, and that's something to always look at. Now, synthetics, I think Crypto and Culture said, my boy Crypto Kenzie said, synthetics used to be a stablecoin project, and I think it really still is, but it's just growing to more than that also. And to my understanding, synthetics is basically a platform where people are able to, let me see, not hating on it, but you need to be informed. All right, yeah, definitely hit me with that video that you got for synthetics, please. To my understanding, though, synthetics is supposed to be a platform where you can use the synthetics token to build any type of asset, any type of currency, commodity, stocks, all types of things, and be able to trade it within their network. And they even have an exchange, like the Synthetics Exchange. You can open the DApp. And like over here, you can see it goes from Bitcoin to IBTC, from ETH to IETH, BNB to IBNB. And these are like the synthetics versions of the platform. And then soon they're going to have like Synthetics Apple. They have like Synthetics USD, Synthetics Japanese yen. So this is what I understand synthetics to be, but I'll definitely check out. And I watched a few videos. Tell me you talk about my man Chris Black, because he got the breakdown for people. But definitely send me that. Let's see. Yep, small stuff, general, because soon as people see the coin pump, they sell and whale sell. I believe in market manipulation for sure. There's definitely market manipulation. Yo, so I don't have Chainlink. Oh, if you got the link. Oh, okay. I thought you said link. Let me know if you got link. Where did you send it to, my bro? Let me know where you sent it to, and I'll definitely check it out. Send it to me on like, maybe you could send it on Twitter or something like that. Pardon me, I don't mean to be chewing like that. That's mad rude. Seems like a derivative platform, basically. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much where we're getting at here. What's LKR? Let's see. Okay, yeah, I don't have it here. LKR, is that a coin? Let's look that joint up. Nah, it's not. I thought that might have been a coin, Crypto Chris. And thanks guys for joining into the chat, man. This is what this is all about. So anyway, the synthetics, wasn't really trying to get into this whole synthetics thing. Oh, unless you're a moderator. Okay, yo, Crypto and Culture, I'm gonna make you a moderator right now. Crypto and Culture, you are now a moderator. So yeah, feel free to put links in. This guy gonna be shilling my channel with his channel. If you guys don't know Crypto and Culture, check my boy out. Why am I doing it like this? Oh, look at that. I did it on Google and then went straight here. So that's fire. If you guys don't know my boy Crypto and Culture, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He got some very interesting content. He talked about the whole Bitcoin crypto ban from YouTube. Fire updates, good series. The final chapter, just watch it just to watch it, because he definitely keeps it very entertaining on his channel, man. So go ahead and check him out, man. Yeah, but you can put that link now, man, just so we can see that. And then I gotta always just shout out my peoples, man. So another one we got here, Mr. Lodak. So when you see him talking his talk in his channel, best believe he really puts in that work, man. Like he really puts in that work. He really be on his gold bug flow. He be on the charts. Brave supporter, stacking them coins. EOS, in the EOS community, this guy is very knowledgeable about all this decentralized stuff, man. Like, definitely check him out as well. Mr. Lodak said congrats on that wrench. Lodak, you want a wrench too, man? Like, this platform don't need much moderating right now, but I feel like you one of the first people that always jump in, so congratulations, man. Congratulations. So boom, markets. So if you look at the synthetics markets, look at all these different pairs, man. They got it where you could trade XRP with all of these, Tezos with all of these, Tron with all of these. Like, it's interesting, the platform they got going on. I doubt they got any volume, but yeah, you a moderator, bro. I just so I'm saying, just put the link now so we could so I could at least see. All right, I'm gonna copy it and paste it, cause all right, so let's watch the synthetics video. Bruh, did you do this right? Is it this one? Bruh, it better be this one. Whoo, it's most likely this one. Let me tell y'all something. It's this one right here. I know crypto and culture like to watch all the black people doing cryptocurrency, man. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, he said it's this one. He liked to support all the black people in cryptocurrency, which I'm fully okay with because I'm a black person myself. So if anybody out there is trying to support diversification in the crypto space, make sure you stay on this channel, because right now the only you know what I mean, the only brothers, they haven't been looking so good, man, you know. And I still don't be hating on nobody, but the Trevon James and the Ian Belina and all that, like, come on, man. Infinite Info said I'm yellow. Hell, bro, Mr. Lodak yellow as hell too, bro. Like, we got the blacks, browns, yellows, all of us, man. We in the building. What we really need to do is get some females into the community. Not like, I'm married, so I'm not saying it in that way, but we need some more females in the community, man. Like, we need this whole blockchain thing to grow very equally. Oh, okay, hold on, my bad. Yellow, is yellow, see, I don't even know. Is yellow Asian? Because he said that's why I'm supporting VeChain. But he's just joking, but so Mr. Lodak's white. My bad, I don't know. Yellow, white. I don't really know what color represents what, man. Like, let's see. How can we get females on this thing, though? Not gonna happen, bro. I just want it to happen, but nah, there's a few females that's actually putting in work out there, man. And I think I subscribe to a couple of them, too. Crypto culture said I'm covering for myself. That's mad funny. Bro, I am a married man. Y'all not finna trip me up. Get some girls in my chat, bro. Get out of here, man. You crazy? I could be overheard right now doing this live stream. Y'all want to see me get snatched off? Y'all want to see me just get pulled off the stream, man? Y'all don't want to see that happen, man. All y'all gonna just see is straight. Low key is gone, bro. I ain't trying to get caught up like that, man. Hey, Crypto Chris, you right. Race definitely does not matter. Anybody can get big in this whole crypto thing. You can be faceless. You can just be straight faceless and still succeed in this crypto thing, man. He said, bro, you killing me. Oh, man. Look, we supposed to be sitting here shilling projects. I'm on synthetics. They get mad ad space for my little small channel. Chill. Let's go to stakeandrewards.com. So, as usual, I try to look at my my Telos account. So here on blocks.io, right? This is a platform where you could look at all type of block explorer information for EOS and EOS based tokens, EOS IO tokens. Basically, EOS, the way they released their code was that people can just fork it and create their own blockchains and make their own changes to it if they need to. So all of these are blockchains that are very similar to EOS. Excuse me, that use the EOS IO software. And the the one that I've been paying attention to is Telos. I like what they got going on, and they have high staking rewards. So I've been staking a little bit of Telos. Right here, you can see just a few $100s. Been putting in little by little, and I've been getting rewards. So when did I first deposit? So look, my transaction history list is not long. So I deposited 1,000. No, I lent 1,000 here. Then I lent 1,500, so that's 2,500. Then I lent 750, so that's 3,250. And then I lent another 2,200, so 3,250. 5,450. Is that it? That's wrong. That gotta be wrong, man. Let's do this math on camera. I gotta be. My math is wrong. Trying to do that off the top of the head. So I lent 2,200 plus. Oh no, I think I'm right. But let's do that again. Plus 750 plus 1,500 plus 1,000. And y'all was talking crazy about my math, bro. Crypto Chris says your channel's okay, G. Shout out to you too, man. Thank you. I know that wasn't like a blood sign or a 3-pointer sign. It was just like a okay. And it wasn't a smoking weed sign. It was just like, channel's quite all right, my friend. But I'm gonna throw it back to you though. You know, like, thank you. Like it was a gang sign. Crypto Chris is throwing up gang signs. Nah, but shout out to you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Yo, hit the like button if you haven't already, man. Quick little click on the like button helps your bro out, because, you know, hopefully we can get more people that are kind of like us that just want to chill and talk about crypto, but it's super boring right now. Like, it's super boring. So I'm trying to do what I can to make this live stream fun and entertaining. I'm gonna see if I could like find little games that we could play. You know, people like spin the wheel and do all this type of dumb nonsense. I'm gonna see if we could do stuff like that and maybe do a couple giveaways. Nothing crazy where it's like I'm doing giveaways so I could just get a bunch of people, you know, into the channel. Crypto Chris says, I have as soon as I saw you're a brother. Hey, everybody can make it in this thing, man. Shout out to everybody. You know, I'm not seeing a lot of Mexicans in the crypto community though. Like, so what's going on with that? But in general though, you know, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all the white homies in this thing, all the black homies in this thing, all the Asian homies. I'm seeing a lot of Indian homies in this thing. Obviously India is part of Asia, whatever, but most people separate them. Can we not be super CP over here? What CP? That's how you know that's how you know I'm not PC, because I call it CP like it's Chris Paul. We don't gotta be super politically correct. I don't really go crazy, curse like that, say anything slanderous, but in general, I'm not super PC or anything like that. So, you know, y'all know what I mean, man. Anyway, so let's see. I think Champagne Crypto is Latino. Yeah, man. Nah, there's Latino. There's Latino. I haven't seen too many Mexicans. There's definitely Latino. I see Venezuela heavy in it. That's pretty much the main one I could think of, actually. So let me see something I wanted to look at, man. So I deposited 5,450, and let's check out Rex over here. And then this is pretty much what I got combined. Let's see. So 3270 plus 2202. So I got 22 coins just from staking, man. 22 and change, because I didn't even count the decimal point. So it's like 22 and a half kind of coins that I got in like less than 2 weeks from staking this Telos, man. Hey, we got a subscriber, man. What is that? Start small, think big. Thank you very much. I've been waiting for that alert to go off. Like, you should get like a secret prize. Like, one of these days I'm gonna have like some hidden alert and somebody gets like a prize or something, because I've been waiting for that. Yes, one more subscriber, yo. That's what I'm talking about, people. Stop playing with me. Again, alright, getting me hyped up, man. Nah, but thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. We got the vibes here, man. We got the vibes. We just talking crypto. We're not getting super deep dive technical. However, has anybody seen Chico Crypto's video today, man. You know, I'm a Chico Crypto fan. Sometimes I really despise him. Not him, but like some of the things he does. And then sometimes he has like these really like good deep dive videos, man. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a good portion of the time where as soon as I get to the middle of the video, I'm knocked out, bro. I'm straight daydreaming. I'm looking, I'm like, and I just realized like, oh snap, I didn't hear for like 1 minute straight. So yes, he gets kind of deep dive with the technicals, but in general, you know, I like his videos, high quality content. He talks about XRP, man, and talks a little bit. It's really more about R3 quarter and XRP versus like Ethereum. And he doesn't really like clash them like that in the video. He just kind of talks about the development that's going on with R3 quarter. And is it really going to be what they set it out to be? And then he talks about Ethereum and Hyperledger, which is like the, you know, the whole IBM blockchain kind of consortium thing that they got going on with Ethereum, Hyperledger, IBM blockchain, and figuring out how to make this whole thing work. And he also kind of got me bullish on Chainlink. And I've always been looking at Chainlink because I've been following him for a while. He's the one that pointed it out to me maybe over a year ago, but I never jumped in. Or if I jumped in, it was way back in the days and I kind of lost sight of it. And I missed out on that big run up that happened with Chainlink. But today he got me really thinking about, you know, what my next coin will be to diversify in, you know. Let's see. My boy Jose Ortega is Cuban but lives in Mexico. His channel is mixed, but he does some crypto. He did an interview with John McAfee a few weeks ago. All right, we're going to just count him as Mexican because he lives there and he's Hispanic. So, okay, we found us a Mexican crypto person. I know dude from the Anarchist or something like that. Isn't he in Mexico also? I don't know why it really matters, but I just want to see everybody in crypto. It's supposed to be global, so I don't want to see this thing get siloed in China and America. Second place on top of that. So I want to see everybody winning this whole thing, man. Africa's picking up on crypto, man. Like, I'm seeing a lot of things happening with, like, look at this, man. Through the Karma app. Yeah, Acapulco, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The Anarchist dude in Mexico. Yeah, man, I see Karma app. They're like helping feed people out there, man. Like in Africa. And it's not the first thing I've seen. I seen something with like Telos. They had a meetup. So I'm really enjoying seeing this. You know, Jack Dorsey from Twitter, he talked about, I wonder if it's even that far down. Jack Dorsey from Twitter said he was going to be spending a lot of time. What's this? That's from last year. Look at this, man. He's talking about spending time in Africa as well. This needs to be a global thing for real. And like, people need to make sure, you want to know what's funny? I was going to say people need to make sure that we're touching every end of the earth. But you know what's funny is that places like Africa, where they already don't have much of an infrastructure, they can grow at a much quicker rate in this whole crypto thing than us. I'm not saying they could be past us. They could, you know, do more crypto than us. But from them to go to zero to wherever they're going to be in the next 2 years, we're going to see progression probably happen a lot quicker than we've seen progression in the United States, because there's too many barriers. There's too many gatekeepers. There's too many people that are interested in their own pockets. And I'm one of the people that's interested in my pockets, but not at the sake of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, not at the sake of everybody else. This is another thing too. In this channel, man, we're not going to be afraid of talking about making money in this crypto thing. Like we just want to change the world and it has to be all about technology and not going to do any sponsors or anything. No. We care about those things. I'm literally talking about, you know, innovation throughout the entire globe. But I want to make money while being a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of people like, I didn't start YouTube to make money. And you know what? I didn't necessarily do it to get rich or anything like that. I know it's going to take a long time to build my YouTube. I've already been doing it for years. for over 2 years now. But I would like to be able to make enough money where this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I am in it to make money, but not necessarily in it so that I could just kind of like feed off of everybody. I don't really know how to explain it. That don't even make sense, to feed off everybody. What the hell am I talking about? But I think y'all get the point, man. Like, I'm not in it just, I need to make a lot of money. I'm just in it to the point where it's like, look, hopefully I could do this enough for the next few years again. I already did it for 2 years, but I'm finally catching my little vibe now. I got a good computer recently. I'll show you guys my computer soon, too. I got a nice live streaming computer, so now I can just come home, you know, do a little research. I'm already doing research throughout the day. Jump in, and hopefully everybody starts vibing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully everybody just vibes, and we have a good time. Find some little games to play. Let's go ahead and get this little basic attention token. A little ad came up. Y'all know how that goes. An introduction to Near Protocol. Yo, there's like 8 to 10 people in here, so basic attention token, y'all owe me at least quadruple. I don't know. How many seconds do I have to lead this joint up again, by the way? Let's see. Do a little scroll through just to prove like, hey, this guy's interested. You know, this guy's interested. All right, let's X out of this. Let's see what you guys are saying here. So I see somebody that I don't think has said anything yet. So Caleb Kismet, thank you very much for even saying anything. I haven't read your message yet, and I'm thanking you. So I'm hoping you're not saying anything bad about me, but I would still thank you. Let's see. Crypto would help a lot of countries with weak currencies. Look at Venezuela, for example. Runaway inflation crushed the people. Yeah, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And government issued cryptocurrency doesn't work. Obviously, we've seen that too. In Venezuela, it's the perfect example. They had a currency, massive inflation, you know, they had a hyperinflation, and then they tried to come out with like an oil-backed government cryptocurrency. But guess what? Cryptocurrency, even though it's like immutable, you know, censorship resistant, that doesn't mean that people in this industry are trying to break the law. So you will never catch me with Venezuela coin, whatever it was. I forgot the name of their Petro coin or Petro or something like that. You won't catch me holding those because I'm not in crypto to break the law. We still want to be law-abiding citizens. You know, obviously everybody does their little things that, you know, but for the most part, we're law-abiding citizens. I'm not holding some other government's cryptocurrency. However, a decentralized cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, you know, we see what it's doing out there. We see what Dash is doing out there. And we're probably going to see, we see other coins doing stuff out there too, but they're not really pulling their weight like some of the bigger names. So, yes, man, I do think that, you know, crypto would help a lot of countries with weak currencies, man, because they can get into a currency that's not just their neighboring state or their neighboring country. Like, it could be another country from across the world, way across the world, to that country, both using the same currency, and then 5 other countries in different parts of the world. You know what I mean? That's maybe not as a primary currency, but just a decentralized currency. So Infinite Info said, please do some tutorials on how to do this live thing. It's lit. In UK, late, man, so I gotta go. All right, shout out to you, Infinite Info. You probably left already, but thanks for, you know, checking out the stream. And maybe one of these days I will do some information on how to do this live thing, because I'm learning it. So we got somebody else that's jumping in. All right, this is yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Joseph Sagadi, I hope, or Sagadi, says Golem and Monero. You know, it's interesting. I just seen Crypto Lark. Let's check out Crypto Lark. So he talks about top 9 cryptos. I don't know why 9. Next decade's top 9 cryptos you need to know. and Monero was his first choice that he picked. Oh, the stream ended. Ah, bro, that might be your connection, my guy. I see it working nice and clean on mine. But anyway, talked about Monero. Not we talked about Monero, but you mentioned Monero, and Crypto Lark, he talks about Monero a little bit in this video. Go ahead and check it out. Big time YouTuber, so it's not like somebody you don't know. But we can go ahead and look at Golem, because I haven't looked at Golem for a while. Let's see, where's CoinMarketCap? Do I have it up? Man, we thought Bitcoin was doing something yesterday. Here we are, pulling right back. Let's see, CoinMarketCap. Ah, Mr. Lodak, there you go. That's what it was. He thought I was leaving because I said peace out to Infinite Info. Ah, man, I'm here till 9 o'clock. We do this live stream every single night. So for anybody that's here for the first time, first and foremost, you know, since you guys are in here a little late, just make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. That's going to be the easiest way for you to keep up with me. Just subscribe to the channel. And then I'm doing this thing every single night. All right. So I've been kind of consistent with it, and I'm trying to keep it that way. So please make sure to check it out. He said, my bad, low key. I thought you were ending it. Also, could you check out Orchid last? Decentralized VPN. So, all right. Thank you for subbing. I don't know why I didn't get the notification. This thing don't work as how it should. But yeah, so I'll look at Golem, because I don't know. I just haven't looked at Golem for a while, but I think we all know what Golem does. So on this channel, I'm not looking at, like, you know, price charts too crazy, just to let you know that. Wow, it's up today, which is nice, because I think everything else, not everything, but we had a lot of red today. So here it is. Nah, where the heck did it go? I gotta refresh this. Okay, let's refresh this. Is Golem on page 2? I think it was 101. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Now let's check the top gainers. I don't know why it's not showing there. So GNT Golem. Oh, it's 112. And it's not up. What the heck happened just now? Like, y'all saw that, right? This was live that just happened. So, whatever, man. But it seems like Golem right now is, like, kind of competing. We always used to compare it with Sonum, but now iExec is really, like, at the forefront. So it's like Golem and iExec are kind of competing with each other. Let's see. Come on, Golem. You're supposed to be the platform that helps me get resources so that I can have good computing and stuff. Why are you taking so long? Let's try that one more time. All right. I don't think that's my computer. My computer seems to be... Oh, here we go. All right. So Golem has a very interesting platform. I haven't heard anyone mention Golem for a while. Yeah, me neither, man. This is why I'm kind of happy to be checking it out. Let's check what this video is talking about. By the way, do you know of anything, Joseph, do you know of any announcements or anything happening? We're going to talk about Orchid in a minute, too. Any announcements or anything happening with Golem? Let's check this out. Come on, man. This guy's killing me.
It's just a matter of time. This is a processor. It executes small tasks at breakneck speeds. There's one in your computer, your phone, and your smartwatch. You don't need to know how it works. You only care that it's fast. Golem is fast. And here is you, needing to simulate a neural network. But your little computer just isn't up to the task. But if you connected to Golem, you could simulate neural networks, sequence DNA, render complex imagery, or whatever you need to do, in a fraction of the time. Let me show you how it works. Golem is a distributed supercomputer. It taps into a global network of unused computing power, and it's decentralized. This means that no one owns it, and anyone can use it, even you. When someone has a job for Golem, it automatically finds the best computers available for the job and pays them for the power they provide.
I think we all know what Golem does, especially through this quick video. It only had like half a minute left, but I get tired of this stuff very fast, especially on a live stream. I get like nervous, like, is anybody still watching? Let's see. So I was laughing because I seen Mr. Lodak. He said, he pulled it up on TradingView, and he had an announcement. Is this it? Yeah. Golem's dead, bro. R.I.P. Golem. Ooh, man. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, man. No sign of bottoming. You know, my thing is, like, when you see projects like this, man, if you're excited about the tech, like, you know, put very small, like, if you're gonna invest into it, just put a very small amount. That's all you gotta do. It's just a very small amount. You don't have to go in. It's 2 cents right now. You know, you don't need to go all in. 1% of your portfolio, 5% of your portfolio, your crypto portfolio, and that's it. Don't put 20% in this. Don't put 10% in this. You know, because if you believe that they're gonna bounce back, like, you still need to weigh your risk, man. You know, people make a lot of good promises, man. People know how to speak out here, you know. I wanted to look at this Orchid joint, and then I'm probably gonna be heading out of here. So just giving you guys that heads up. Let's check out Orchid OXT. Is it even on? Yeah, okay. So OXT, let's see. I want to make sure I'm not showing off too much stuff. com/earn. So Coinbase Earn. Let's put this back. So Coinbase Earn has something to get OXT tokens by learning about it. And if you guys have not done the Coinbase Earn already, I already have it in my description. So you can literally get free cryptocurrency just for learning about different projects. In my link that's in the description, I currently have the Stellar Lumens one. I already maxed out on the EOS. We both make a little something. You know, I mean, you could just go on your own and do it, but if you use my referral link, I will get a little extra coin for it, about $10. And then you can also learn about Orchid, which I did the other day, and basically they're a decentralized VPN network. However, I haven't used their product yet, so I don't know exactly how their VPN works, but this might be an alternative when like right now the app is not available like right there in the app store. You need to go to that test pilot, whatever it's called, so that you can actually download the application. But when it's all said and done, this might be where you want to use your dApps on. You know, if you're going to be using a browser to log into Web3, excuse me, this might be what you want to use. You know, it seems like a solid project, but I don't know if it's quite there yet. I don't know if I see the value all the way through. There's plenty of VPNs that people love to use, but this is providing a decentralized VPN, I guess. So I don't even really know like how to explain this in a way that makes it attractive to people. But it's a decentralized VPN, and for providing resources as like some kind of channel, basically, if you want to provide resources, bandwidth, that's what it is, then you can earn coins for it, and then you could pay coins to get bandwidth. So if you want to like jump into your Web3 stuff and you don't want to ever type your password into, you know, Chrome or Safari or some of these other platforms, you can go through here, get a nice secure connection, decentralized. Nobody can see where it's coming from, throw you advertisements or anything like that. Because even certain VPNs don't give out your information and like distribute it, but they hold on to it for themselves and they'll run ads to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is just a way to really get right past all of that. And that's kind of what I've just seen from the platform so far. Seems solid, but I don't, I don't know yet, man. I got to see some people actually using it, demonstrate it. Here's something that I just want to like give out as a little thought point, a little thought-provoking point. I didn't need to get into Bitcoin in 2009 or 2010. If I would have got into Bitcoin in 2013, I'd be sitting pretty right now. I'm pretty sure most of you are like, yeah, I wish I was really going in on Bitcoin in 2013 even. So you don't have to be here in the very, very beginning. When people say it's early, don't go all in. It's too early to go all in. I mean, you should never go all in as far as I'm concerned, but it's too early to be like dropping big bags on these projects. If it's really early, get your little dollar cost average in, really vet out the project, figure out if it's worthwhile, and put your little money into it and get your little coin. But there's no need to be like dropping big bags on these coins if it's so early. Did you really need to be in Bitcoin in 2009 or 2010? No. If you would have been in Bitcoin in 2014 or 15, you'd still be pretty well off right now. You know what I mean? If you were just dollar cost averaging $25 a week. So that's just something to keep in mind. And then same thing for maybe not well off, but you would have did good. And the same thing for like Ethereum. I mean, what if you would have gotten into Ethereum in 2016? You'd be doing pretty fine right now. And Ethereum, I think, is actually very, very low. Could we go lower? That's not really what I'm here to talk about. But in general, when you see projects like OXT or you see projects like Golem, like my personal advice would be, if you think it's early, treat it like it's early. Don't just go too far in, man. So let's that's it, guys. I thank you so much, man, for joining the Shill stream. I'm doing this every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you come through and vibe. I'm even doing this on Sundays. I will let you guys know if I'm going to miss a day. But thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, everybody that has. If you haven't hit the like button, please do, because then more people are going to be able to see this. And that's about it. That's all I got for you guys. It's your boy Low Key. I'm out of here. Peace.